am Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heinrich, sprechen die Deutsch. We're just kidding.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Yes.
So, Bob,
You got something to talk about here, Brad.
standing pivot
Transfer.
transfers.
Right.
And the reason we're trying to put a German accent on, because one of the pivot boards that I've used, and they're very good pivot boards, actually imported from Germany,
Sure.
made in Germany. I'm not sure if
My
this,
homeland, by the way, in
Huh?
a sense. Well, my
immigrants,
great-grandparents.
yes. Yeah, well, we're talking, Schrupp.
Schrupp.
Yeah, Heinrich's German too.
Oh, that's right.
Let's get to the point.
Let's get to the point.
Yeah, okay, pivot transfers, what are they and who needs them? And it's for people that have problems, either weakness or problems with their legs where they don't have the coordination or the strength. It could be a various, I'm not getting into the variety of diseases.
Can't move their feet very well.
Right,
That's one thing.
For, if you're in the wheelchair and you got to get from here to the bed, and you'll find yourself, you can bear weight, but you're not able to do this for whatever reason. A new hip, new knee, arthritis, disease process that eliminates the strength of one leg or both. So if you can get someone to stand, that's good. And we want to avoid using mechanical lift, okay, a machine that comes in and literally helps lift the person, because it's costly, it's time, it's just not very efficient, not fun if you can do it without it. So if we get the person from here, and if we could get the person to do this and sit down on the chair here, problem solved. But the person's unable to do this. So we need something so they can do this with their feet. So you simply take this device, the pivot board, and it's called the pivot board because it's 2 layers, and I actually got this one to come apart. Not that it's real important, but it's here. They got 2 layers on this one. It appears to me like they got some kind of impregnated graphite material for lubrication on a smooth material here with a pivot point here. You put that together, and you have 2 surfaces with a low coefficient of friction, and voila, we have a pivot transfer board. We'll put that right here. Okay, matter of fact, Bob, you can do this. Why don't you have a seat? Now, we're not going to pivot to here. It's a little high. You'd probably not pivot so much to this high of a surface. Well, maybe Bob, because he's pretty tall, but most people you would not. And if, say, Bob, we're going to have a gait belt that's going to go around Bob, almost always. And Bob, why don't you stand up? Let's say Bob can get up to here, and I'm going to grab here, and he can get to this point where he cannot move his feet, but I'm helping him balance, and sometimes 2 people need to do this. Now, Bob, you just stay there. I want you to tighten up your muscles a little bit. Grab my elbows, and can you zoom down on the floor? Now watch what happens. There we go. And then he can sit down on the bed that's 90 degrees from the chair, and when he gets up,
Take me back.
yeah, just like that.
So it turns. It doesn't turn real easy, because if it was too easy, it would probably be too much. So it seems to have the right coefficient of friction.
Exactly. You need a little bit of friction,
right,
but not so much that
You don't want it so slippery that they end up sliding right off. But it's enough to make it move without causing a problem.
Exactly.
So.
And it's a nice device. A good one will be on the bottom side. It'll be an anti-slip, so it doesn't slip on the floor. The top one as well.
So, Brad, this is something that nobody would ever use on their own, would they?
No,
This is only something if you as a caregiver, or you're on the other end of things, if you wanted to make it easy on the caregiver, this might be appropriate for you if you're having trouble getting from the...
A good example is getting someone from a wheelchair to a car.
Right.
And you're on some blacktop, and it's harder even to slide your feet on blacktop compared to indoor flooring. Put that down, pivot them so they can get in there, and then throw in the car.
Probably going to want a professional try it with you first.
Yeah, you really don't want to just go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
This is informative. Get some professional face-to-face information and instruction. So, once again, Bob, we're here again, and we can fix just about anything except for one part of the body that's real hard.
A broken heart.
Take care.